The first being who would like to speak is Master Archadeus. And Master Archadeus is a physician who is working with our spiritual shifting into the physical bodies. So in other words, Archadeus and his team of great wise beings are trying to help us with the physical bodies at this time. And so I'm going to just connect with his energy and allow his messages to come through. We are busy monitoring the changes that are going on within you. You may feel us at times as if we're taking your vitals, listening to your heart, taking your blood pressure. These are vital signs that you are aware of in your world. But what we are truly checking for is to see how your physical bodies are holding up during the shifting that is occurring because of the activations, the activating energy that has been flowing through you. It is tearing down parts of the physical body at a rapid pace. And because of this, you may be feeling weaker at times and more vulnerable to illnesses than you ever have before. You may be experiencing more cold and flu-like symptoms, and also periods of tiredness, lethargy, where you feel as if you just don't have the energy to make it through your day. These old systems within your physical body are tearing down. And because of that, it is important that you focus on rebuilding at this time. If you think back to many of the messages that we've given you in the past, we've talked to you about the importance of cleansing out all of the toxins, cleansing out all of the traumas, the emotional holds, the old programs and codes within your physical body. And many of you have been very diligent in this effort to cleanse. And now we are stressing the rebuilding. Your DNA is shifting now at a rapid pace. And because of that, it is important to be bringing in new codes, new strands of DNA that are available to you. This seems almost like a miracle to many, that this can be done without genetic engineering as has been done on your planet. And know that I digress for a moment to let you know that those who have tampered with the DNA of all of God's creations will have great karmas to overcome. As I say this, it is triggering within some of you the guilt and shame for the times in your past lives when you have tampered with DNA, with the genetics of different races. And you've done this at times when you were completely taken over by dark force programming and energies. For it is the energy of dark force that plants the seeds in the minds of men that this is a great idea to help mankind. This has never been God's plan for the human race, and also for other species that have come out of the source. This is not to be tolerated in any way on your earth plane. And yet, many of you carry the impressions from the times when you participated in such activities. Know that this lifetime, your physical bodies have opened to the levels where you have been working off these karmas. And you've done it in many, many ways. And these ways have been ways that you chose. And we want you to understand this, that if you are still struggling with physical problems at this time, it can be because of karmas that you are still working out, and the time has become very short for the working out of these karmas, and therefore the physical problems have become more intense. Once you spiritually awaken to the fact that you have done these wrongdoings in the past, right away you work with the karmic boards, those who lovingly help you find ways to work out these karmas. Some of you have made contracts to continue to work out your karmas from the past by the way you will participate in the next coming years. I am telling you this so you know that you do not need to be 100% karma free to be able to work with the God frequencies that are coming into the planet and into each one of you. But you do need to be able to receive these frequencies, which means letting go of the guilt, letting go of the need to feel like you must be punished for your past transgressions. For it has all been learning lessons, and only that. Now back to your physical bodies. We would like to suggest that you begin to ask each day for the programs and the codes that are available to you to come in and start to rebuild your physical bodies. And as you know, when higher vibration enters your physical body, there is a lot of conflict that occurs at the physical level. For the body only knows what it has experienced in the past, and it has experienced so much limitation that it will take some work to convince the cells to receive and let go. There has been much genetic engineering done to you as the human race from many extraterrestrial races who have visited your planet and enslaved the people and have interfered with the what we term in spirit your God codes. They have interfered with them. Think about tying knots, and this is a simplistic way of describing this, splicing, removing, and adding negative programming to the DNA to keep those God codes suppressed. And this also needs to be healed within you, for you have all lived so many lifetimes of limitation that now your consciousness is clouded with confusion, and it is difficult for you to believe that you have the power to connect and manifest with God's energy. I am going to allow my brother in spirit, Master Nakaya, to come forward to talk with you about your mental ability at this time. But I will stay close, for there are times that we all speak together to give you the best information.